Another one of the unfortunate side effects of the pandemic, the number of people facing hunger right here in San Diego is on the rise, but you can help. ABC 10 News teaming up with Feeding San Diego once again for the Month of a Million Meals program. Joining us to help kick off the campaign starting today to talk about what's different this year is Feeding San Diego's Dana Williams. First of all, welcome, Dana.
Thank you so much for having me.
So let's talk about that. How has the pandemic forced you to change the way you do things?
So the pandemic has really had a really significant impact on our operations. First and foremost, the need across San Diego County for food assistance has never been greater. Unfortunately, with the rise in unemployment, it's caused a rise in the need for food assistance. So Feeding San Diego is experiencing more than a 50% increase in need across the county from children, families, and seniors who are now facing hunger. And since March, we've actually had to, normally in a given year, last year we distributed more than 31 million meals to people facing hunger. And since the pandemic, we're actually distributing more than 700,000 more meals every month compared to the same time last year. So the need is significant. And it's also required us to really change and pivot our entire operation model. As you can imagine, overnight we had to transfer all of our distributions, and we host hundreds across San Diego County to become drive-through distributions to ensure safe social distancing, where people can just drive up and we put food in the back of people's cars. We've also had to, unfortunately limit the number of volunteers that we can accept in our warehouse, just for our volunteer safety as well as that of our staff. So we now only take volunteers 18 years of age and older and with a food handler card. And then a lot of our staff that aren't necessary for working in the warehouse or drivers, we have people working remotely from their homes, such as myself. So it's really upended things, but mostly it's really impacted the amount of food that we've had to purchase. And it's really driving up our operating costs. In a given year, we normally only have to purchase about 2 truckloads of food a month, so 24 truckloads throughout the year. But since COVID hit in March, we've actually purchased more than 200 truckloads of food just to keep up with the rise in need. So our costs have really escalated.
And because of that, because you've had to buy more, because you're losing out on some of the donations you would typically get from restaurants and the food industry because they're not operating at full speed. It's more important than ever, right, for you guys to get these donations?
I'm sorry, can you?
So it's more important than ever for you to get the financial, the monetary donations from people so that you can continue to buy food.
Absolutely. So our costs have really increased. So that's why we're so proud to partner with ABC 10 for the 8th consecutive year for the Month of a Million Meals. And it's no coincidence that we're really launching this campaign during Thanksgiving week, which is typically a time for celebration and to come together to celebrate with loved ones over food. But right now, because the need is greater, this Thanksgiving takes on an even more heightened significance. It's more than just Thanksgiving turkey and stuffing and football. This year, it's really about gratitude and solidarity and coming together to support each other in this really critical time of need. When so much about the world feels upside down right now and so much feels out of our control, each of us has the power to help be a part of the solution, because a donation to Feeding San Diego not only allows you to connect people facing hunger with nutritious meals, and it does more than just fill a plate. It also sends a really powerful message of hope and of the fact that people are out there that care and that want to help. So monetary donations really are critical because, as you said, Virginia, we have really amazing buying power, and we also are rescuing food from over 600 locations across San Diego County and from over 225 farms and packing sheds throughout California. And the food that we buy in bulk, so we can really stretch the dollar more than the average person can. So the need has never been greater, and we really hope that people can help us raise more than 1 million meals this holiday season.
Yep, absolutely. Month of 1,000,000 meals. Dana Williams, thank you so much for filling us in on all the things that you guys are doing to help people here in San Diego.
Thank you so much for having me. We're so grateful for the support, and today is a great day to give because Tracon Pharmaceuticals is also generously put up a match, so every dollar donated will be matched up to $20,000. So thank you so much from all of us at Feeding San Diego.
Thanks, Dana. And just want to remind people, again, we're kicking this off, Month of 1,000,000 Meals today, and this afternoon you can call the phone bank between 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. And you can also go to 10news.com. Right at the top, you'll see the Feeding San Diego, the Month of 1,000,000 Meals. You just click on it if you want to donate, and we really appreciate it. Thank you in advance.